Hi, it's Professor Kim Nelson with the Joy Design Department again. Another tutorial. Still working on this maquette series. Following up on the maquette revision we just did, I'm going to bring it into Painter and finish revising it there. So, Control A, Control G, like we normally do here in Illustrator. Setting the weight down to 0.33, as we usually do. Zooming in, making sure it looks good, and exporting it out. Make sure our settings are good and hit OK. Next, we're going to work from the file we used last time. So, OK. Not sure that ended up being saved, but there it is. Okay, and I'm going to bring in my maquette and paste it in, and do the usual prep work. Rotate 11. Commit transform. And rotate again. Commit transform. Okay. So we have this. Remove the border. And take down that transparency a little bit to get something that we want to draw from. Now, the question is, how much has any of this changed what we've already done? The only view that's going to be changed is the side view. So I'm going to cut the side view and delete the rest of that. Paste my side view back in. I'm going to place this right on top of the other drawing. Okay. And then I'm going to go into my top view, which I have right here. And I'm going to cut this off right there. Okay. And I'm going to come to my maquette, and I'm going to cut off its pearl. This way I have the best of both. Now, down under here I have my original maquette. I don't want that anymore either. So, I will cut that off. So I've got the part that's working, I don't have the parts that aren't. Get me a fresh layer and clean this up. Things I know. Always start with low-hanging fruit. I want all of this to round off nicely. Remember, in Rhino I was using maquette surfacing, so I was not being terribly careful. I was really trying to get a basic skeleton or structure I could work from. This is actually raising up higher than this arm. I actually like that effect. I'm going to accentuate it a little bit. Just so that it's clear to people looking at the design. This brings up an interesting question. This view, no matter what I do with it, is not going to be really attractive. And yet, we've seen the maquette, and the maquette is actually quite nice. It's a nice object. So which one do I listen to? I'm making this drawing, and when I show it to my client, if it's not attractive, they're going to say, why did you draw me an ugly side view? And if you try and explain to them that you're so confident in your skills that you know that this thing that looks awkward in 2D is going to be splendid in 3D, they will throw you out the door. So the answer is both, because truthfully a really beautiful piece should be pretty from all the sides. So we are going to make it as lovely as we can in this view, utilizing the information we have from the maquette. I still think I can afford to swell that a little. Okay. Comes in, wraps around, that's nice. I do want this to soften a little bit. I think that would be nice. Save this file before I do much else. Okay, that's looking pretty good to me. Something I'm going to double check that. I need to put that clef back in. So right where it buckles over this corner is right there. And then it kind of fades it. I'm going to let this come in and create a little softness here. Technically, from a side view, you wouldn't see that. Just a hint of it helps people understand the form better. And that's good. Something I did notice when I was looking at this piece finished in the other tutorial is that I think that the cap could be a little softer. I would like a little bit more of a puff feeling on this cap. think that would be more attractive. And now would be the time to do that. Oh, hit the spin instead. Don't want that. I want that kind of a soft feeling. I don't want very much of a corner here at all. In fact, I might change that symbol to a little bit of an O to give it a little bit more of a full feeling. I just think that would be a better looking cap for this. Okay, so I have completed a revised side view. If I wish to put the pave on there, I don't need to, but if I wish to, I can. But I would Greek it. I would not go into great detail. And actually, it's indicated here that the stones actually stop here, which would make sense. They wouldn't go all the way down. And we have 2 rows of them in here. And we have a single row in here. Something like that. Okay? I will erase 90% of what I just put in. I really am now looking for just barely a texture of the pave. And then clean back up a little bit around the edges. And that's good. I mean, that gives the effect of the pave from the side view, so they know that's where it is.